Hello again, music fans. I am back here for another artist spotlight video. This time not for one particular artist, but rather to showcase the solo albums made by Yes members, specifically Jon Anderson, Rick Wakeman, and Chris Squire. Alright, so there's going to be some vinyl here, so vinyl community cheers. There with some juice, and let's get started. We'll start with Jon Anderson here with this one, which is called Elias of a Sunny Hollow. Alright, and this is probably the most Yes-like of the albums that he made. You know, very progressive, very high concept. It's a concept album. Indeed, it's got a story there. It comes with this insert that is stuck right there to the in the album. In case you're wondering, this is not Roger Dean artwork, neither is the cover. It is another artist right there, but does a very impressive artwork nonetheless. The text is a bit hard to read, you know, because it's in this kind of calligraphy style font. But there you go, and there's Jon Anderson right there, in that part right there. Okay. So, but very good music, very enjoyable listen. A bit dense, I must admit, but yes, very enjoyable. Absolutely stunning artwork as well. It says right there, Elias of Sunny Hollow, and underneath here, Jon Anderson. Though you can hardly read it because it's the very elaborate artwork there. All right, another one from Jon Anderson. This one, a much more poppy, which is Animation. All right. Jon Anderson Animation right here, very a lot of electronic sounds, you know, not as progressive. Let's go now with what I believe is the only solo album put out by bassist Chris Squire, who of course is sadly no longer with us. This is Fish Out of Water, really good album, a really enjoyable listen. Not very much like Yes, you know, it's a bit more laid back, but very good, right there. Now let's go with the, well, though Jon Anderson has put out a lot of solo albums, and he's also worked with Vangelis, put out some albums with him as well. Rick Wakeman, the keyboard player, has also enjoyed a very lengthy solo career. Here we have possibly his most famous solo album, which is The Six Wives of Henry VIII. Okay, so it's got 6 tracks, each one of them dedicated to one of the wives of this English king. It's a single album, though it comes in a gatefold here, with right there with Rick back in his younger days with all of his gear. Excellent album, you know, really good listen all the way through. Another concept album, A Journey to the Center of the Earth, right here, which I also have on DVD, though I'm going to insert that DVD cover right here or around here somewhere. Alright, but this is the album, and in fact the album, I got this from a friend of mine, you know, in trade, but it's in really bad condition, so as soon as I can, I'm going to upgrade this either to CD or to vinyl, whichever comes first. Alright, I had to put the album here in a separate sleeve, you know, so it wouldn't be damaged by the really rough interior of this album, which is really beat up. It is also a gatefold right there. It's Rick in the center of the earth, presumably. Alright, of course, it follows the story. It's got some also spoken word narration of the famous Jules Verne story. Another concept album by Rick Wakeman. Here we have King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. The concept is self-explanatory right there. This one has lyrics to the songs there, and it also comes with it's a gatefold, but it is a single disc set. It comes with an insert here. It's got the round table, you know, and some medieval illustrations. Yeah. See? Also the lyrics to the songs. King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table right there by Rick Wakeman, the keyboard player, incredible keyboard player. And then an album that he wrote for the Winter Olympics, I believe the '76 Winter Olympics right here. This is called White Rock. Really great stuff. Here, very much more fast-paced, exciting music. White Rock. There's Rick. Alright, single LP set. This is my latest acquisition, though there's, like I said, a lot more Rick Wakeman from the keyboard player himself. This is a Criminal Record. I got this very recently used, of course, at a record store, but it's in very good condition. Criminal Record there by Rick Wakeman, all instrumental music, as is White Rock, that I just showed. Here we have my one and only CD by Rick Wakeman, which is it is a Classic Performances Live Rick Wakeman, The Legend Live in Concert. Well, the legend, I mean. Well, he is a legend, you know. CD and DVD set. It's him playing not his usual giant array of keyboards, but rather more concentrated on the normal piano. Okay, and this other one, here we have Rick Wakeman, The Six Wives of St. Henry VIII, a live performance. This is not from the '70s. This is from 2009, I believe, 2009. And it includes some expanded versions of the songs, as well as the new material for this set list, of course. Absolutely stunning performance, right there. And now I end here with not a solo album, but an album made by the members of Yes, okay, which is Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe. This is during the, I believe let's see the year here, the late 80s, when Yes was going through a bit of a transitional period, you know, with the members, and all of these guys were not in Yes, so they started to tour under their own name, you know, their own names, Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe. That's Jon Anderson, vocals, Bill Bruford, drums, Rick Wakeman, keyboards, and Steve Howe, guitar. All right. This is a studio album. Very well. Well, that's it for my Yes solo members material. I do hope to get more, you know, from Jon Anderson, from Rick Wakeman, and also from Steve Howe, which I don't have anything of his. All right. For now, thank you very much for watching, and so long.